In the second, third, and fourth video, we saw how the financial statements look like. In this video, we will talk about the preparation of these statements. The financial statements are prepared from the trial balance, and this is done by transferring the assets, liabilities, and equity accounts to the balance sheet, and the revenue and expenses account to the income statement. The statement of retained earnings is prepared to link the income statement with the balance sheet, as you will see now. This is the income statement that shows the revenues and expenses of the business. So let us transfer the revenues and expenses accounts with their balances from the trial balance to the income statement. Also, this is the balance sheet that shows the assets, liabilities and equity of the business. So let us transfer the assets, liabilities and equity accounts from the trial balance to the balance sheet. Let us get back to the income statement and calculate the net income, which is the difference between the revenues of 32,000 and the expenses of 29,500, to get a net income of 2,500. In the statement of retained earnings, there is a line item for net income achieved during the period, so let us take it from the income statement and put it here in the statement of retained earnings. There is no balance for the retained earnings at the beginning of the year because the first day for the business was on November 1st. So let us put 0 as the beginning balance for retained earnings. The third line item in the statement of retained earnings is the dividends distributed, and this appears in the trial balance as a debit balance of 1,000 for the retained earnings account, and if you check back the retained earnings page in the general ledger, you will find the details of the dividends distribution transaction. So let us record 1,000 as dividends distribution during the period in the statement of retained earnings. The ending balance for retained earnings is the beginning balance, plus net income during the year, less the dividend distributions during the year, and we get 1,500. The balance sheet has a line item in the equity section for retained earnings, so let us take the ending balance for retained earnings from the statement of retained earnings to the equity section in the balance sheet. Now let us add up the liabilities section, the equity section, and then the total liabilities and equity. And this is the total assets, and note that the total assets equal the total liabilities and equity, which is the accounting equation. Of course, in practical life, and before the preparation of the financial statements, we need to make some end-of-period adjustments. What are these adjustments? And why do we need to make them? Let us talk about that in the next few videos.